This is Robin's rental, hodgepodge a game backlog of the week. Poor excuse for an intro. The dreaded gaming backlog. It plagues modern gamers. So many good titles and so little time. My game backlog is atrocious right now. It includes Bioshock 2, Prototype, Mirror's Edge, Fallout 3, Lost Planet, Fable 2, and Mario Galaxy 2, to name a few. I couldn't justify renting a game this week with a backlog like that. Instead, I did what every good gamer would do. I went out and made it worse. What? That's not a paint drawing, that's really me. Whatever. So, I went to GameStop and I got Gears of War, the original Mass Effect, Lost Odyssey, the second Mass Effect novel, and a subscription to Game Informer. Cool. I'm about 10 hours into Lost Odyssey and I've already noticed some pretty interesting things. The main character's name is Kaim Argonar, and he's supposedly immortal. Like, he can't die. Except you can die because it's a game and you have to die. But anyways, he has a piece of hair that's precariously placed down the front of his face, as if to say, I don't care that there's a piece of hair in front of my face. I'm immortal, bitch. I'm not moving that piece of hair. I don't care. Whatever. Did you ever notice that all the important characters in RPGs always have unique hairstyles? Like their hair is always a crazy color, or they have an afro, or some weird style. Basically, if you have normal hair, you're fucked. In an RPG, if you have regular hair, you are screwed. You are dead in the first cutscene. Done. Let's pause for a moment and play Who is going to die right now? Is it A, the guy with the normal brown hair on the left? B, the guy in the middle with the crazy orange hair? Or C, the guy on the right with the plain blonde hair? Aw, sorry blonde-haired guy. But as you can see, the guy in the middle has vibrant orange hair blocked the bullets. The brown-haired guy just happened to be in his way, so he got to cover and safety. That brings me to another thing about RPGs. How come in RPGs you can just burst into people's houses and run around and take things and probe their pots, and they don't care? Here's a little life lesson. If somebody bursts in your house and starts probing your pots, call the police, okay? I'm just saying, for your safety. Anywho, back to Lost Odyssey. So Kaim gets sent to investigate this gigantic magic generator called the Grand Staff, and when they get there, they find out that it's been leaking magic energy into the sea and hurting all the surrounding wildlife. Wait a minute, that sounds kinda familiar. Kinda like something that's really happening in the real world.
Oh, our communications have been jammed. That magic engine is malfunctioning again. Magic energy has been leaking everywhere, non-stop.
This week, an estimated 5,000 barrels of oil a day are now pouring into the sea.
We've evacuated this site, but we did everything possible to get a control valve in place to stop the flow. 3 days ago, the runoff was unbelievable.
And it's basically like putting a big dome-like cap over the actual leak, that 1,500 meters under the sea.
Oh my god, this is a conspiracy! And if my hypotheses prove correct, a huge meteor is gonna strike the Earth and kill all the people with uncool hairstyles! So I beat Mass Effect 2 this week, and I'm gonna talk about it. So, oh my god, there's spoilers ahead. Spoilers, 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 spoilers. Don't keep watching this if you don't want to hear spoilers about the ending of Mass Effect 2. Holy crap. Mass Effect 2. Yes, my armor is pink. The ending felt like a choose-your-own-adventure book, where you have to make decisions and it leads to different consequences. It was the first time that a game legitimately made me feel like my decisions were going to have a consequence. I personally I made a pact with myself that whatever happened at the end of this mission, I wasn't going to redo it if I screwed up. I was just going to let it be and have to play through Mass Effect 3 that way. Everybody on my team ended up surviving, but I think it was a lot of luck because I almost made the wrong decision a couple of times. All I gotta say is that Mass Effect 3 is gonna be freaking awesome. Apparently, since it's the last game in the series, all of your decisions are gonna have a huge impact, since the game doesn't have to conclude and allow for more story. But there is word that BioWare is looking into how the Kinect works and seeing how it could be possibly utilized in an RPG like Mass Effect. Will you save the galaxy? Will humanity be doomed? And will you be flailing your arms while you do so? We'll have to wait until at least 2011 to find out.
Me and my cousins and you and your cousins